So Blaster Tag is a crazy game, Brian.
It is a crazy game. It's high-paced, fast action here. So we had a little bit of that in the first match off the tip of the day. So we worked through that. We went to the video review monitors, all of the best angles, and got our official ruling from our head judge today.
Head ref, yeah.
So what was that ruling? It was Blaster
So
Radio.
that's Rochester Radioactive coming off of a 2-0 win. Very impressive for them. They said it was just like they drafted it up. And in particular, from somebody who's been playing the sport for a really long time, I love to watch small arms beat larger, higher FPS blasters. I think that it's really an exciting use of cover and dynamic reloading and all of that great stuff that leads to 1v1 victories, and it's very exciting when it comes down to that. It's easy to win a 2v1, but a 1v1 is a very intense situation.
Yeah, it's a very
on the field.
intense action in that first match here. So we are we're going to let the teams for match 2 load up here, but let's quickly talk about match 2. Who do we have coming up in match 2?
Yeah, so our match 2 is going to be between Red Tide and Frumble. Like I said, the Red Tide team is coming off of winning that 3rd qualifier out in California. They're a very impressive group of players. They play very aggressively. They use cover excellently. I'm really excited to see which blasters went to which players on that team because they're all really high utility kind of players. They could all play with anything, so determining who got what was, I'm sure, quite the conversation over there at the loading docks.
Yeah, I mean, and then we got Team Frumble that is from our Midwestern part of the country, and they are also a formidable group. They have...
Well, the thing that I like the most about Team Frumble is simply that they did come in 3rd at that first qualifier, and they said, you know what, we'll take it on the chin. We're going to go back to Ohio. We drove a long way to Sanford, Florida. We're going to practice, and then they showed up at that 2nd qualifier up in New Jersey, both pretty serious drives for this team. And I asked them, I was like, if you had come in 3rd again, would you have kept going? And they were like, man, we would have driven to California. They were determined to play in every qualifier until they got there.
That's determination. And I remember talking to the team captain here at the event who got into the hobby during the pandemic and was just basically blown away with the ability to play first with his friends and his family and his son, and then now he's getting to it himself. So
it's an amazing hobby. It brings families together, fathers, sons, daughters, brothers, sisters, etc. Blaster tag is really for everybody. And like I said earlier, kind of joking, there's no difference between a basement battle and what we're doing out here, other than the level of competition and the serious nature and the kind of
equipment. I mean, the equipment
and the rules, right?
Yeah.
I mean, of course.
So
in your basement battles, you just blast away.
Yeah, you just go and everybody leaves with smiles, and that's what we're intended here today. Is after a hard-fought competition, everyone leaves very excited and ready for.
Oh, absolutely. There will be 3
group.
checks at the end, but everybody should leave with a grin.
Right. Everyone has basically proven to them they are elite players, and we are ready for them to get ready. So we're going to go back to a break here and be back with match 2.
It looks like we're doing a few last-minute touching base on the field. Frumble definitely looks like they are ready to play. I think that we're just getting Red Tide on the paint, getting ready. Now, blasters are going to be on the paint when that whistle blows and that match starts. It's to prevent pot shots at the very beginning, some cross-field combat, but it's important to kind of have your starting position ready and then launch out of that as quickly as you can. Obviously, the objective here today is to get to cover and then use it as effectively as possible. These teams are doing that in dynamic and different ways, and that's absolutely what I like to see. Different regions, different play styles. These guys play monthly, weekly, sometimes in their local regions, and they've never really come together like this for Blaster Tag Battle.
So we've got Frumble taking their position on the cover here. We got 1 down for Team Frumble. And we got Team Red Tide tight around those corners there, Drac. I think that is showing that about not being exposed as much as possible.
Alrighty, guys, from my perspective, it looks like we've got a 3-on-3 match right now.
I got 4 on Team Frumble, so yeah, we got 1
Blasters
up.
of every category are still in play. The line shots down here are perfect for a snake maneuver.
Yeah. Staying tight here. We've got 2 minutes gone on the clock. 2 minutes. So, we got one team moving up on Team Frumble, on Team Red Tide. One down again. So it looks like we got 3-on-3 still.
We're coming up on the halfway point for this match, and it looks like the California team is going to press an advantage.
Yes. Huh? Got some movement. Got some movement. Pushing it. Pushing it. Oh, we got one running. And looks like we have a score here. Team Red Tide with the run. Nice score. Come on. Jack, that was pretty cool there. So we're going to go and wait for the official call. So that is.
It looks like Red Tide via gate capture there.
All right, welcome back. We're ready for round 2 according to our team judge here. So let's get rolled back to the action.
I was going to say, let's get right into it. Game 2, match 2.
And we're off here.
67, one of our younger competitors, has achieved cover
Team
early.
Frumble. Oh, he got hit on the run there. So we got
Frumble going for an early gate capture. Did not look like it worked out. The
Frumble's
Mark
got 3.
III just being a high rate of fire blaster.
So we're 3.
Koa bunkered over here.
Ah, that score there. So we have a team run there. Heading to the field here for review. Yeah, I just checked in with our head referee here. The ruling on the field was gate capture by Team Frumble, and on that final run there was a dispute that the player who made the gate got tagged before that.
All right, so we're back with our head judge here. We've reviewed the footage, and we've come to a decision, yeah?
Round 2 ends, and the stand and call on the field holds. It is now 1-1. We go to game 3. Dispute used by Red Tide. Dispute is settled.
Well, there we go. So everybody's back in their positions, and we're ready to go.
It looks like the teams are ready to play an exciting third game in this match.
Wow, Drac, that was a little fast there. Under 40 seconds. All right, we're back here live. It looks like Red Tide is going to issue their second dispute, and we are going to go to video review. Team Frumble did another gate capture, and on that run there, we're checking to see if their player was tagged. So hang tight, keep keep watching. The energy is going to be picking up as we get closer and closer to the final as the teams fight for that $10,000 top prize.
Here he is. What's up, Ray?
A dispute was called, information reviewed, the call on the field stands. The winner is Team Frumble, 2-1.
All right, there we have it.
There we go. Let's talk to Team Frumble. All right, so that's 2 successful flag pushes, and that's a strategy that carried you guys through the qualifiers in true fashion. What makes you guys push that way as opposed to elimination?
Well, from what we saw from Q4 and some of the other practices we've had, the running is going to be an effective game. I think it's underutilized, and we plan to make use of it today.
All right, well, terrific. Congratulations on that.
Congratulations, yes. Team
We'll see
Frumble
you.
advances from round 1, and we will see you guys in the semifinals against Rochester Radioactive. So that will be a big match coming up in the semifinals.
It's
So
going to be an